Alright, this one,
So,
I don't think we have to argue about this one. This one is definitely Ravens. But yeah, so...
yep.
Ravens, right?
Hold up. I wanna look at something.
Kenny
real quick.
Pickett did get hurt and didn't come back in the game. He has a bone bruise, so...
That is true. But that means kissing titties coming back.
Okay. I want Mitch Trubisky to do well because I feel bad for the dude, but damn, he's definitely not cooking.
I really want to say the Steelers, but it's probably not gonna happen. So
Okay.
Ravens.
I mean, that took you way too long to realize that.
I know,
Probably
I know.
he's not coming back, and if he doesn't come back, I doubt if Kissing Titties does come back and wins against the Ravens, I think the Ravens should just
No, so like if the Steelers actually threw to George Pickens and dropped Najee Harris, they have a chance.
just drop him. Don't cut him, just drop him off at somewhere.
Yeah, no, seriously. Every time they run with him, he's so inconsistent.
He just loses yardage.
Or that, yeah. He's consistent in that fact. Yeah. Bro,
This is game of the week, like unironically game of the week. Cowboys versus
I'll tell
49ers. This is a good one. Now, it's a rematch of last year's divisional round. I'm gonna go 49ers. I want the Cowboys to win. This is a primetime Sunday night game. I'm going 49ers here, but I think the Cowboys do have a chance. I think it'll be a defensive slugfest, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the Cowboys have the better defense. But the fucking 49ers offense is kind of retarded
Yeah, it is cooking.
Like, in a good way.
Yes.
Probably the 49ers, honestly. Damn it. I want to see them boys, but
Why? Didn't you say like you hated them like a couple weeks ago?
I do. But I also equally hate California teams.
Oh, okay. I respect that. So that's why you hate the Raiders, but you chose the Rams?
Don't worry about it. It's, poverty franchise full of criminals versus the California team.
Okay. This should not have been a toilet bowl. If you told me 5 weeks ago this would be toilet bowl, I would have said,
Yeah.
I would be very happy, but also you're on some crack. But you know what? I'm gonna go the unpopular decision. And I'm gonna go the Cardinals win this game. The Cardinals just have more fight in them compared to the Bengals. I'm gonna show a stat right now. Kai, pull up the picture. I know what picture I'm talking about because I just got it a couple days ago. Pull it up right now. Do a spin and fucking zoom in on it.
I hate that that's a true statement, though.
What? This is toilet bowl?
The Cardinals have more fight in them.
They do, bro.
No, you're totally right, and I hate that.
They've beat the Rams? The Rams were more beating themselves, in my opinion, than the Bengals winning. This will be the first week where I don't give Nelson a double times for the Cardinals winning this game.
Really?
No, I think the Cardinals. What's the spread? Cardinals are 3-point underdogs, but still, that's not enough to warrant a 2 times multiplier. But anyway, your pick. Who are you choosing here? Bengals or Cardinals?
Bengals.
I mean, I don't want Bengals to win. Ever. So,
Fair.
Toilet Bowl, Part 3. Jets versus Broncos. The Broncos actually were going to lose against the Bears, but then the Bears decided to say, hey, I actually want Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr., so we're going to lose. So, I'm going Broncos.
Hold the fuck on.
Zach Wilson looked impressive against my Chiefs. I will say that, but
Better hope there's a MILF in the grandstands.
I think
That's
that
so
might be a
cool.
one-time thing. I don't know if this is a breakout game. I'm gonna go Broncos. I'm gonna stick with my gut.
I'm saying there's another MILF in the grandstands. Exactly.
Okay,
The ball the fuck out.
but it's not at his home stadium.
Don't care.
All right, this is a good matchup. Chiefs versus Vikings. Low key, the Vikings scare me, even though that they're 1-3. Mainly because of Justin Jefferson. No one else scares me on that team, maybe except T.J. Hockenson. I'm still choosing the Chiefs to win this game. It's at home. It's away, but I'm still choosing the Chiefs. I think we have a bounce back game against the very porous Vikings defense. I mean, maybe not porous is the right word to say, but I'll definitely say it's not great. As long as Patrick Mahomes doesn't throw 2 ducks for interceptions again, I think we're fine. And that officiating calling during the entire game was bad. Like, you can't say,
oh, the safety that wasn't a safety, and
the horse collar tackle, the like even
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like you can say, oh, the Chiefs own the refs. I'm like, bro, the entire game the officiating was awful. Anyway, your turn.
I am all for the idea that Kirk Cousins is gonna be MVP behind a 3-15 team. So I'm going Chiefs.
Okay. That'd be funny as fuck if he does. There's no shot because if we're to be MVP, you kind of have to have like a story. And this, I mean, that'd be that'd be
the best quarterback with a non-winning team. That's a story.
The Packers versus the Raiders, bro. The Raiders honestly should have won last week. The Chargers had no. The Chargers, they were pretty good, but then that 4th and 1 call where it just didn't go anywhere. Raiders had prime real estate to win that game. But of course, Aiden O'Connell decides to throw like the dumbest pick I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, if Jimmy Garbage is back this game, it is at home. I'm gonna say the only reason the Raiders win this game is if Jimmy Garbage is in the game. But the Packers, they did not look good last week. But I think it's a division rival. I'm gonna say it's the Packers take this one. Wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders win this one either, though. Your turn.
I think it's so funny. The Lions had Matt LaFleur crying. I think the Packers are gonna win.
I agree.
And the mini bye? Hell yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, they're the only ones that have mini buys because they're Thursday Night Football. But yeah. All right. Screen 1. Okay, there we go. All right. So you went 8-8, which brings you. I wrote it down. To 43-25, while I'm at 48-16, and Aiden's at 47-21.
I'm not too far behind, but I'm behind those.
Yeah, you're behind by me by 5 and 4 behind Aiden. So again, long game. It's not over yet. It's not over. All right. Dolphins versus Giants. I don't even need to ask that question, right?
True.
They did lose their first game against the Bills, though. They squashed the fish. Squashed it. It was not good, but you guys know.
It wasn't.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's fine. You guys lost by 20 points, 20 plus.
First
points.
of all, it's we. It's we. Secondly,
We.
Yeah. I thought you were my Dolphins fan too.
I'm an enjoyer, but I also chose the Bills to win, so I can't really be a fan if I don't choose my team to win. You know.
I'll go with the Bills this time on that one.
Yeah. I agree, but I do think the Jags have a chance though. But I think their defense, the Bills' defense, is going to be elite. Lions versus Panthers. What do you think?
Yeah, am I wrong in saying this one's close? From the little I've seen of both teams.
Am I wrong? In my opinion, I think the Lions are way better than the Panthers. Panthers are 0-4, bro. They're bad. They're real bad.
Again, I haven't seen every team. I only see a little bit of each one.
All good.
But Panthers.
Panthers, okay. First pick that's different, like from both of us.
Maybe my opinions of Detroit are just very low.
I mean, it is Detroit, so I don't blame you. Falcons versus Texans. The Texans actually had a pretty good game against Steelers. Only allowed 6 points. Falcons had a pretty bad game, but I do think the Falcons will bounce back in this one. And I don't know how good CJ Stroud is yet, so
I was gonna say Falcons.
Okay, we all agree on Falcons. So we either die together or we live together on that one.
Yeah.
Alright, we got the Doormat versus the Colts. In my foresight, the Colts never play the Titans well. They always suck against them in recent years. And the Tennessee Titans actually cooked last week against the Bengals. And the Colts, almost came back and won their game.
I'll go with the Colts.
Go with the Colts? Okay. I do see the Colts can win this game. I just think the Tennessee Titans have a better chance. Rams versus Eagles.
I'll go with Eagles.
Eagles.
They're Philly, right?
Yep. Anyway, Saints versus Patriots. We split on this one. Ravens versus Steelers. Ravens had a good game, destroyed the Browns. Steelers got shit on against the Houston Texans. I went with
Wait.
Ravens. He went with Ravens. So, I mean,
Would you say this game's close?
I'd say it's close. It's close, but I wouldn't say it's like a 3-point game. I would say it's like a 6-point game in Ravens' favor.
Okay.
Which
But
is,
no, isn't this a rivalry? There
this is
we go.
a division game.
Because I know the Ravens have like beef with one of the teams in their conference. I forgot who.
I think it's all of them. No, all of them hate each other. All of them hate each other.
I'll go with the Steelers.
All right, I can see them winning, but they did not look good last week. Oh, sorry. Forgot to give you some news. Their QB named Kenny Kittenmans got a bone bruise. I don't know where, but he did not return from the game when he got hurt. So that's not a good sign. So their backup QB isn't that good either. So with the information, do you want to change your pick?
Yeah, I did Ravens.
Okay.
I'm not going for the FA
Yeah.
team. Okay, fair.
Sorry, I forgot to tell the information, and that's why I chose the Ravens, because the Ravens are better. But yeah, this is the game of the week. Cowboys versus 49ers. And I'm going to let you choose based off of your picks,
Okay.
just in general.
What is it? It's a game of the week because they're both really good, or because they're both like rivals, kind of thing.
Both. Back in the day, Cowboys and 49ers were competing to like go to the Super Bowl like almost every single year. And this is prime time, too. Prime time football. Ooh.
You know what? I'll go for America's team. Let's go.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Warner predicted that. He said Vanessa is probably going to go Cowboys. I think it's more of a defensive slugfest. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Both their defenses are pretty fucking good. Anyway,
You already know.
the only
The
thing is,
Cardinals.
I'm not giving you the 2 times point this week. I'm not. I can't. It needs to be like 6-point underdogs or above. They're only 3 points. I'm sorry. I can only give you 3.
It's fine.
And you still need to get
I'll
that
take it.
jersey.
I will. One day.
One day? What do you
I
mean?
looked at Amazon and they all cost too much, the ones I saw at least. So I'm gonna go to like a Dick's Sporting Goods and get it there.
I don't know if
You
they'll
just
have
get out of the way.
it. Alright. Probably. The Cardinals are not good, so they'll probably be like $100. Anyway, Jets versus Broncos.
I know the I have not seen anything about the Jets actually. I know about the Broncos.
The Jets, they actually looked kind of good last week against the Chiefs. They almost won. But they didn't win. So, Zach Wilson kind of looked way better. Looked like it's his best game ever. Of course, against the Chiefs. Of course he did. And the Broncos snuck out a win against the Bears, even though they were winning. So,
yeah,
both
but
these
isn't that their
teams-
only win?
That is their only win. Both these teams are combined for 2-6. So, yeah.
Yeah, aren't the Bears also considered like the worst team in the
Both
NFL
these-
right now?
I'd say the Broncos are like top 5 worst team.
Hey, they beat the Bears, so I'll go with not the Broncos.
Not Broncos. Okay. I only went with Broncos because I don't know if Zach Wilson's going to continue to be good. I don't think he is going to continue to be good. I think he's going to struggle against Broncos, but that's just me. Chiefs versus Vikings. This is a good game. Really good game. You already know who I
I
chose.
seen a little bit of the Vikings.
Vikings? Wow.
Yep.
Wow. You going all home teams?
Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, Huh.
You got one more to break that chain. Are you going to go Packers or Raiders?
I haven't seen anything about the Raiders. I see the Packers play and get demolished. on
Yeah,
their
the
home
Packers
field.
got demolished. I don't think they're going to let that happen again. I think the Packers are going to win. So did Warner. I also don't think the Raiders are that good. So, and
You know what? I'll go with the Packers, but only because I like the little cheese hats that's out their game. So.
Okay.